Hey, what's up? I guess we're gonna check out a more dice video. I don't even want to talk too much. We're just gonna get right into this wildfire business. It's so dumb. My brain cells are they're just running down my ears here. They're just gonna come right out of my head. It's all over. It's all done. You want to listen to them? Want to listen to people from California talk? Okay.
As always, when you start looking into these things, the Los Angeles Fire Department is far more woke than anybody could have possibly imagined. By now, you've heard that the LA City Council appointed the first female and lesbian fire chief, who then made it her top priority to hire more women to increase the diversity, because firefighting was mostly white and male, and a California program aimed to change that. Meet the assistant fire chief, who's also, just coincidentally, a lesbian as well, a black lesbian for triple the diversity.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better.
What? What the hell are you talking about? What? What? What?
Oh my God. I've been shot. Someone call 911. I've been shot in the chest and in the neck. Someone call 911. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna try to hold on. I'm gonna try to hold on. Hey man, the ambulance is here. Here they come. Here comes the paramedics. Oh God. Oh, fuck. What color are they? Are they the same color? Are they the same color as me? No, dude, they're white. Oh shit. Don't you're never gonna understand now. They're gonna be so fucking confused. Oh, call a different ambulance.
Of course, because in the backwards world of liberalism, if a black person calls 911 and needs a police officer, an ambulance, or a fire truck, then it's best to send some black police officers, EMTs, or firefighters so that they're more comfortable with them coming to rescue them. Would you like to share some of the concerns that other people have expressed because you're a woman firefighter, sir? I mean, ma'am?
Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
What?
Hey, listen. I know my job is to stop fires, put them out, and save the people that are stuck inside the fires. I know that's what the job description is, and that's what I'm supposed to do. But like, if you find yourself in a fire and you're stuck inside there and there's nothing you can do, well then like that's like kind of like on you, dude. You know, you know, color me racist or sexist or bigoted, whatever it is. But me personally, I prefer the people that don't get stuck in fires. That's me.
This person is victim blaming the very people who they dedicated their life to supposedly protecting. And like all diversity hires, this person, Christine Larson, isn't focused on actually doing the job that they were tasked to do. It's to bring more misery to the department by bringing in more diversity hires.
I want to reach down and bring you up. And that's kind of something that stuck with me to this day.
Part of that work means speaking up for those who can't. Over the last few years, LAFD has dealt with a fair share of controversy, and Larson not afraid to sound the alarm.
I chose to speak out pretty much by myself
to complain that the department is run by a bunch of white men
about the issues of sexism and racism within my department. And the need for change.
The LA Fire Department is basically run by a lesbian mafia. This woman, Christina Kepner, is another one of the top officials there. And this seems like a parody, but this article is actually serious from a Rainbow News website. Amid the Palisades fire, Los Angeles' first LGBTQ plus fire chief is proving lesbians get it done.
I mean, leave it to the alphabet gangs to celebrate and post articles about how lesbians get it done and LGBTQ plus 27 plus negative minus 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit Celsius. Though all those people, we got it done while there's pictures of everything burning to the ground in the background. I mean, leave it to the absolute morons. That's the first time I heard that Mark Dice saying DEI stands for Democrats employing idiots, and I've never heard anyone say that before. I heard all the other funny ones, but that was a new one. Anyway, they're gonna blame it on climate change. The politicians say that the corporations got us into this mess, and there's no escaping climate change. How about how about you take care of the forests in your state? How about you do that? Again, when things are predictable, they are preventable. If you constantly have wildfires in your state, you should do something about it. Is kind of my opinion. Maybe I don't know. You tell me. Not only do I highly recommend doing something about it whenever everything isn't completely on fire, but also if you're a place that has wildfires on a regular basis, I mean, regular basis, you get what I'm saying. They happen there. Um, what I don't know, they keep changing the story about them running out of water and not having water coming out of the fire hydrants. Whatever the case is, the main thing that I heard was that it's not that it's okay, guys. The Democrats told us the real thing. It's not that they mismanaged the water and they're out of water. They actually had so much water that they couldn't store that they just dumped it into the ocean. So I don't know what the real story is. I don't know if they'll ever tell us the truth, but the bottom line is, so you had water and you had extra water, and you were like, we won't ever need this extra water for nothing, right? We don't have wildfires like on like a yearly basis or like have major catastrophes here every couple years with wildfires. That doesn't happen here. Know what? Dump that water. Let's just forget about it. Actually, I just now remembered, I forgot that California, as I'm talking about them having so much water, they just didn't know where to store it, so they dumped it into the ocean or whatever bullshit story they're gonna tell us. I forgot that California is a water rights state, and because they have droughts, and I was just kind of just mentioning it. I haven't looked into it for so long, but I remember a couple years ago they got it. There was all types of problem. People were only allowed to use so much water per day, and if you use more, you get fined. And then even like what happened, like I just found a FAQ about moving to California. It just says the use of water without a water right is a trespass against the state of California and can lead to fines of up to $500 per day of use if you use the water illegally. Like it like, the just, like just reading those words, I'm just like, "Why does anyone live in California?" And I know the weather's really nice and everything, but, like, you're a literal dumpster fire, like, what is wrong with you? Like, what and then you continue to vote for these people. I'm just like, "Are you even voting for these people, or are they just cheating and schmilling every schmelection?" I don't know how to say it. But, as far as that whole us mismanaging water when we have crazy wildfires all the time, that's not true. We don't mismanage our water. How dare you accuse us of doing such a thing? We just dumped it in the ocean. Just go measure the ocean. Just go measure the ocean. You'll see we put it there. We had plenty. Just measure. We put it back. It came and we put it back. We're responsible here in California. God damn you.
Meanwhile, California Governor Gavin Newsom continues to tank his political career.
What is the situation with the water? Obviously, in Palisades, ran out last night in the hydrants. I was talking to the firefighter on this block. They left because there was no water in the hydrant here.
Be more articulate when you speak to the children.
Yes, sir. I will make better mouth.
Try water, again. Obviously, in Palisades, ran out last night in the hydrants. I was talking to the firefighter on this block. They left because there was no water in the hydrant here.
The local folks are trying to figure that out.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Hey, it's not my problem. I'm just going to stand here in front of these burning buildings and pretend like I'm here to help. Ron Desantis had a great response to the fake news industrial complex when they expressed their outrage that Donald Trump is making the same points about the incompetent mismanagement of the city.
Appropriate for the president-elect or a president to be criticizing.
Is it appropriate for people in your industry to try to create division and to try to create narratives anytime these things happen? Now, you're not as interested in doing that because Newsom is a D. If Newsom was a Republican, you guys would go you would have him nailed to the wall for what they're doing over there. And I know we've dealt with it. We just assume in Florida, anytime something happens, it's going to be politicized by the media. So you guys sitting in judgment of Donald Trump, I mean, excuse me, I think your track record of politicizing these things is very, very bad.
Well, that was absolutely brutal. It's just the poor media, they just can't catch a break. All right, I'm finishing this video up right now, guys. Everyone be safe in California. Apparently, curfew is about to go into effect right now. I'm on the East Coast, but it's around that time where everyone's gonna have to go inside. Okay, you're not allowed to be outside anymore. California's National Guard has been deployed. They are arresting looters on site. California is burning to the ground. National Guard involved. Curfew in place. No water. All fire. Bums in the middle of the woods, cooking meth, smoking crack, shooting themselves up with fentanyl, burning the whole goddamn state to the ground. I'm sorry, they're unhoused. Does that make it better? Is it better then? Is it not? Is the California not on fire now because I said unhoused instead of homeless people? Is it better now? I don't know. You tell me. All right, let me know in the comments. Do you think this is going to work out well for Gavin Newsom? I don't think so. I think Ron DeSantis just absolutely pulled his pants down and spanked his little bottom in front of the whole world. Well, actually, he did that to the media, but in general, Ron DeSantis is spanking him in the sense that I expect to if it's not JD Vance in 2028, I do expect Ron DeSantis to come back and try to run again. And Gavin Newsom, Kayleigh McEnany said he can no longer run for president now because of this. I got a couple more videos coming on the on these wildfires, guys. I mean, it's just crazy. It's a natural disaster. I just hope for everyone's okay. I'm not the type I don't really pray. I'm a spiritual person. I'm not religious, but pray, do whatever you got to do. It just I don't know. I feel bad for the people, even though they vote like absolute idiots for the most part in California. They're just still just people. It is what it is. It's just these pictures are devastating. Everything is just really, really bad. I joke, I laugh, I clown. It is what it is. I don't care. I mean, dude, hate to say it, but I'll find something funny in a bag of dead babies. I mean, it's just whatever, dude. It is what it is. I feel bad. I hope everyone's okay. Be safe. Stop looting. Stop stealing stuff. You're making it worse. Everyone sucks. I hate you all. Go fuck yourself. Good night.
Thank you. I've got nothing for you on that.
Watching yourself back then, reassuring people that Biden.
For many, many reasons.
No one is above the.
You are pardoned.
As I said, I got nothing for you on that. Nope.